It's Matt McDonald again. This video will cover the creation of asset bundles from Unity Pro to be used in Axis Game Factory. So we're starting off with a clean project. You want to go to Assets, Import Package, Custom Package. Mine are located on C. Program Files x86, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Axis Game Factory, Asset Packager, Open. Press the Import button. Okay, so the Asset Packager has loaded into Unity. You can see here at the top folder, Asset Packager, open that. You can see here there's a README file. If you look through this README file, it documents how to use this package. And you also get AGF sample assets. Now these sample assets are the same assets that we have inside AGF. Skyboxes, terrain textures, vegetation textures, and warehouse models. Click on warehouse models, you'll see there's an additional README files. All of these directories have README files in them. Please take the time to read these files so you understand how to use them properly in AGF. In the AGF sample assets, we do provide you with the source data that was used to make the prefabs, as in scripted objects and other assets within AGF. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do here is create terrain texture sets for AGF. I'm going to right mouse click on my terrain texture directory here, show that in Explorer. Here's the directory. I'm going to bring in some new textures from another directory that I've set up for this tutorial. Terrain texture 01. I'm going to drag and drop these textures into the terrain textures directory and allow those to import. Okay, so those textures have imported. I'm going to open them up. I'm going to put it into two-column layout so we can see the textures that have been brought in. Here they are. It's important to note when making terrain textures that the nomenclature is followed in order for AGF to package the textures appropriately. So you can see I have coral03 underscore lowercase c and coral03 underscore lowercase n. Each texture must have a normal map. AGF will not work with the texture if it does not have a normal map. Now, if you happen to have a texture that does not require a normal map, you can make a simple flat normal map and just follow the same nomenclature at any resolution. As long as the file's there, the packager will work. In order to actually make a terrain package or any other package, you cannot be in this two-column layout. You must be in the one-column layout. So now we're in the one-column layout. I'm going to create an asset package called terrain01. I right-click on the directory, go to the bottom here, it says Build Asset Pack Terrain. Click that. It asks me where I'd like to place the asset pack. In order for it to work with yours, you want to save this asset pack in the appropriate asset packs directory that your AGF is using. Axis Game Factory, Asset Packs. And now I'm going to add this terrain01 to there. Just click the Save button. Now at this point, it's asking me whether I want to re-import the textures. So what's important with using normal maps in Unity, those normal maps have to be tagged as such so that Unity knows it's a normal map. So we're going to click the re-import button to automatically address this with all the textures. Now you can see that Unity is building the asset pack for AGF. It's performing the compression of the package. And now if we bring up our directory there, you can see now here that the file has just been created. Okay, now we switched over to Axis Game Factory. I created a environment here by loading up one of the presets, and we want to import our textures we just made. So I'm going to click on Manage Assets, and you can see here terrain01 has been added to my terrain assets. Hit the Add button. It's adding the textures. I'm going to close the Asset Manager. I'm going to enable Paint. I'm going to click on an image here, and you can see now that all those textures have been added to AGF.